Okay, welcome to the third video on solving linear equations. Oh no, fractions, right? Solving equations with fractions. How do we handle those? Well, look, whenever I teach this class, or any class where students have to work with fractions, I tell them my motto is, we hate fractions, kill the fractions first. And that's exactly what we're going to do. Let's look at number 1. We have 2x minus 3 over 5 equals 4. Okay, so we have this over 5 on the left-hand side, that 5 in the denominator. And on the right-hand side is just a 4, but remember that's 4 over 1. So our two denominators are 5. I'm actually going to write it in this time. Our two denominators are 5 and 1. So the way that we kill the fractions is we multiply through by the least common denominator to get rid of the fractions. So in this case, it's going to be 5. So we're going to have 5 times 2x minus 3 over 5 equals 5 times 4 over 1, or just 4. So 5 is going to cancel with 5 and just leave us with 2x minus 3. And on the right-hand side, we just have 5 times 4, which is just 20. So add 3 to both sides to get 2x equals 23. So from 2x equals 23, divide both sides by 2, and x is going to be 23 over 2. Alright, so let's not stop there. Let's go ahead and check our answer. So I don't have any room anymore, so I'm going to move that up there. And so I'm checking that x equals 23 over 2 is a solution to the first equation. So I'm going to check by checking that 2 times 23 over 2 minus 3 over 5. Check and see if that's equal to 4. So on this left-hand side, the 2's will cancel out, and I just have 23 minus 3 over 5 equals 4. That is 20 over 5. Yeah, well, 20 over 5 does equal 4. So that is indeed the solution to that equation. Okay, let's do number 2. And once again, don't forget the motto, kill the fractions. I have 1/3 x plus 1/5 equals 1/5 x minus 1. So my denominators are 3, 5, and 1. So the least common denominator would be 15. Okay, so I'll multiply through, multiply everything by 15. So 15 times 1/3 x plus 15 times 1/5 equals 15 times 1/5 x minus 15 times 1. Okay, so the 3 is going to cancel with the 15 and leave 5. So that's going to give us 5x. The 5 will cancel with the 15 and leave 3. So 3 times 1 is 3. So that's going to leave us with 3 equals the 15 will, the 5 will cancel with the 15 and leave 3. So that's going to be 3 times 1x, or 3x, minus 15. That's what we get. So let's go ahead and let's subtract 3 from both sides first. And we'll get 5x equals 3x minus 18. And now we will, alright, let me rewrite this right here. We have 5x equals 3x minus 18. So subtract 3x from both sides. And that's going to leave us 2x equals negative 18. Divide both sides by 2, and x is negative 9. So let's check this. Let's check this thing. We think x is equal to negative 9. Let's see if that's true. So our proposed solution is x equals negative 9. Going to plug that into that second equation to check it. This is 1/3 times negative 9 plus 1/5 equals 1/5 times negative 9 minus 1. So putting all this together is going to give us negative 9 over 3 plus 1/5. We don't know if that equals, those are equal, so we're checking. Equals negative 9 over 5 minus 1. So in order to compare the left and right hand sides, since they're fractions, they need to have the same denominators. So I'm going to go ahead and get a common denominator of 15 for all of them, because the least common denominator for 3, 5, and 1 would be 15. So to compare them, that's what we need. So the negative 9 over 3, I would multiply the bottom by 5 to get 15, and the top by 5 to get negative 45. Multiply, so for the next term, the 1/5, multiply the bottom by 3 to get 15, and the top by 3 to get 3. And the negative 9/5, multiply the bottom by 3 to get 15, and the top by 3 to get negative 27, minus, so 1 is 1 over 1. Multiply the bottom by 15 to get 15, and the top by 15 to get 15. Okay, so if we put all this together, the left-hand side is negative 45 over 15. The negative 45 over 15 plus 3 over 15 is going to give us a negative 42 over 15. Negative 42 over 15. And on the right-hand side, we have negative 27 minus 15, which is also going to give us a negative 42 over 15. So check. It all works out.